Hey TikTok, this is Apostle Ely. Thank you so much for joining me here. As we wait on those to come in, I am so very happy that we celebrated Memorial Day together. Some of my church family came over, and we had a really great time. Learned some stuff, experienced some stuff. All right. Um, One of the things that some of you guys don't may not know that I'm off today. I decided to come on a little earlier and to talk about something that's different ones. Those that do join my live, make sure that you're 18 years or older. Also, make sure that you post your zodiac sign. One of the things that I want to talk about today, it is Mars ruling, giving people opportunity to have a better understanding of real spirituality. Thank you for joining us. Um, my name is Apostle Ely. I'm the pastor and apostle of Apostolic Faith of Jesus Christ. My traditions are deeply rooted in African traditions. I say this because I'm trying to teach universal laws to people that are a part of this world, that no matter what your tradition is, no matter what your spiritual background, thank you so much for joining us. Hello to you as well. Post your zodiac sign if you don't mind. Um, a lot of times when people are coming in, we just came in early today, giving an opportunity before I start throwing cards. All right, Libra. All right, Brother Mario has a Libra rising. Um, I want to talk to you guys about the spirituality as a journey. And the reason why this is important is because when you embark in spirituality, a lot of times, depending on what route you got on spirituality, you may not necessarily understand that your particular experience is not the totality of what spirituality is. And depending on the spiritual tradition you practice, it's like going to college. There's so many different avenues you can go down to, and then you decide to go to college for business administration, like I did, and you realize there's still people that excel in mathematics. There's people that go in English. Some people go in language arts. When it comes to spirituality, we have to still remind ourselves that it is the universe. That there is no height, there's no depth, there's no bottom, there's no top. So spirituality is energy. Energy is everything. Spirituality is everything. And hey, my Aries is here. Thank you so much. Got my Libra, got my Capricorn. Um, as you guys come chiming in, when you talk about spirituality from now on, I would like you to think about spirituality as energy. And everybody has different types of energy. Energy operates differently in different environments. And when you are talking about being able to manifest and to get on this spiritual journey, too many people are trying to sprint. They're trying to learn spells. They're trying to learn affirmations. Trying to learn orishas. They're trying to learn loas. They're trying to learn ancestors. They're trying to learn sigils. They're trying to learn candle magic. They're trying to learn graveyard magic. They're trying to learn how to work with the water element and the rivers and the ocean and all this stuff. All right, my Aquarius. Hey, and when you are trying to learn true spirituality, the first energy that you need to understand is your energy. This is why I constantly post and tell you guys to post your Aquarius energy, which is fixed air, your Aries energy, which is fire, cardinal, your Libra energy, which is air, cardinal. All that matters when it comes to your spiritual journey. If your Capricorn energy, Capricorn, earth, cardinal. All right, got me another Aries. When you don't understand your energy, then how are you going to really practice your spirituality? If you don't understand the energy of another Capricorn, we talked about that. Capricorn, cardinal energy. When you don't understand that, then when you do a candle work and you don't realize that you're a Capricorn, that energy of earth element does not move swiftly, and you want something to move rapid, that means you need to put something that's fiery, that's worried about the fire element. But if you want something established, yes, work with the earth element. A lot of times people, when they get on this spiritual journey, they're not taking their time. They're trying to sprint. This is a lifetime journey. Spirituality. From the time you were born to the time you die. If you were born in Aries, you're going to die Aries. If you were born in Capricorn, you're going to die. You're going to have that energy with you the whole time. And so what I am advising you to do from my personal, so I'm a Sagittarian. I have the fire element. Understand your energy. Understand what spiritual traditions complement your energy. Understand what deities or spirits or energies or herbs complement your energy. And when you understand that, then you will have a better journey. It's a lot of people that are out here trying to practice spirituality. They're getting readings. They still don't understand their energy. They don't understand that they're trying to draw a Taurus man, and you are Aries woman. You trying to come in and you're trying to deal with different things that you really don't understand. Those energies have to complement. And if they don't complement, you have to do certain works to allow that energy to be at more peaceable. You see what I'm saying? And one of the things I want to talk about, I use scripture when I do this, and it's Ecclesiastes 9:11. It says, I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not given to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, nor neither bread to the wise, nor yet riches to the men of understanding, nor yet favor to the men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. If you're going to truly practice your spirituality as a Capricorn, thank you so much for the confetti, Brother Mario. If you're going to, as a Libra, Aquarius, if you're going to practice your spirituality, then you need to understand your particular race. You need to understand what is your journey? What is your destiny? Because if some of you get in here, you trying to learn everything, you trying to be a know-it-all in every practice, you're a jack of all trades, master of none. If you really want to be good in your particular spirituality, then you got to master your energy. You have to master your energy. I'm a Sagittarius. I understand Jupiter, up, down, in, out. I understand Jupiterian energy. I understand the lightning. I understand the gases of Jupiter. So when I practice my magic, when I practice my craft, when I practice the things that I'm trying to manifest, because I understand how my energy moves, I know what days to operate on, I know what times, I know what elements, I know what things to utilize. Some of you don't understand your energy, and sometimes you can take certain things into your work that actually will slow down your energy. Some things that it will scatter your energy. And a lot of you guys do not understand that. And that's what I'm here to share with you tonight. When it comes down to practicing spirituality, this race is a journey. It is not a sprint. I know you may be excited. Maybe you may manifest something. You may have did a residual. Maybe you did a candle. Maybe you did an incense. Maybe you did a Lofi loves me. Thank you so much. Yahshua loves me. Thank you. It may be anything that you've done, and you may have gotten a manifestation. But that is not spirituality. That is an action that you took. That is something that happened that may have manifested. But understand, spirituality is everything is energy. Cosmic energy, extraterrestrial energy, divine energy, earth energy, plant energy, animal energy. It's a plethora of things that you may have to journey on. Brother Mark, if you don't mind, I left my blackthorn wand out in that tree. Could you get that for me? Okay. This is why this is so important. When it comes down to spirituality, you have to understand. I've been doing this since I was a kid. I am 48 years old. I have been studying my particular spirituality as a child. I have also been taught up under people. I've watched other people practice the same spirituality that I am and I abide in. But I also have friends that practice their spirituality. It's too many of you guys that are out here doing things that you have personally not taken out the time to actually understand what you're trying to practice, what you're trying to do. Because the way that Ifa may use a candle is very different than Voodoo may use a candle. Very different than somebody that is in Celtic magic may do it. Very different than somebody that's Native American. Colors mean different things. Thank you, Brother Johnny, for sharing the live. A lot of times people do not understand that you may be getting advice from people that are practicing a particular spirituality that's not in your bloodline. Thank you so much. But then you think they gave you bad information. They didn't give you bad information for what they practice. But what you doing is very different. So this is why I'm talking about this. It's I got another one. Galatians 5:7. It said, ye did run well, but who hindered you that ye should not obey the truth? Why is that important? Find your tribe. Find the people that you're going to practice with. Find the people you're going to learn up under. Because this is the tribe. Because a lot of you all start out, all right, Taurus in the house. A lot of you start out in your race, in your spiritual journey, but you become discouraged because you may be challenged because you don't know enough about the tradition that you're practicing. Some of you may veer off of your tradition or your journey, spiritual journey, because you don't get the support, because you don't understand that the journey is not about other people, it's about you. Some of you people get in this thing and people hinder you because you think it's all about money. And then because you don't get the financial support, you stop your spiritual journey. Some of y'all get on your spiritual journey, you think it's about power. You think once I get power, I'm going to get respect and people are going to fear me, people are going to love me. And then you find out that that don't take place because you don't understand your journey. I have been doing this since I was a child. I am 48 years old. There are people that are operating in spirituality that do not understand the journey. That they think that it is about them doing a spiritual working or them practicing a particular tradition. If you guys don't get that down pat, you're going to be hindered in your journey. Hello, thank you so much for joining us. I'm off today. I work for UPS, but they let me off today, so I decided to come on earlier on my live because I have been trying. You guys, some of you guys are on my Patreon. You know that I post. Hello, Miss Lady. Mwah. Thank you for joining us. Many of you guys know that have joined my Patreon know that I have been posting stuff out there. Hello, y'all chiming in. Thank you so much. When you guys are trying to practice your particular spirituality, there are things that are going to hinder you if you have the wrong mindset about what you're doing and what you're practicing. Know that hoodoo is different than voodoo. Know that a tribal spirituality, somebody that's in a tribe or a Native American, they have different practices. They're practicing spirituality. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for joining us. They have their own way of doing things. It's no different than how we learn how to cook our meals. Depending on how Big Mama cooks her meal, how you learn how to cook. It's a family tradition, a family recipe. Doesn't mean that other people don't have other traditions, but that's how they utilize and they prepare food. This is important. If you are in a tradition, then you need to follow that particular tradition. What I teach is universal laws. I don't teach my spirituality to people other than my children or people that learn up under me. But I'm teaching you universal laws. You need to understand that your spiritual journey is not a sprint. It don't matter how much money you give, how much money time you give, how much you study. It is an evolution. It is a transformation. That's what this is. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you guys for the Cash App. It is an opportunity for you guys to learn. And what I do is share information on my Patreon that you guys can ask me personal questions so I can give you more insight in your particular spirituality. That's why this is important. Exactly. The marathon continues. Let me tell you why this is important. Thank you so much for that was a necklace. I have seen too many guys and gals get into a spiritual practice and thinking that within weeks, months, maybe a year, that they're going to be this powerful magi. They're going to be this powerful prophet. They're going to be this powerful apostle. They're going to be this powerful Ajay. They're going to be this powerful mambo, a powerful bruja, whatever. They don't realize all the studying that is important for you to be able to even defend what you practicing. Even if you're in Christianity, it's so many people that go to church that don't even know, they don't even understand Christianity. They don't understand where it comes from. So they're saying things that they don't really understand. Yes. Let me tell y'all something. When it comes down to any tradition or religion, that is very, very different than spirituality. Because there are people that are even in voodoo that practice the religion of voodoo, but are not spiritual. They don't practice the ceremonies. They don't practice the magic of it. That same thing about Ifa. There's people that practice the religion of Ifa, but they don't practice the spiritual, the magic of that. So there's a difference. There's people that are Christians that do not practice the magic of Christianity. They don't practice the Christ energy. They don't practice that. They practice the religion, and that's what you guys got to understand. You cannot confuse people that just go to church with spiritual people. You cannot confuse people that walks around, they walk in ceremonial clothing, but they do not practice the energy, the energetic magic of that particular religion or craft. It's just the truth. And what happens is when you're listening to people and you're not actually on the journey and you're trying to sprint, then you learn certain things just for that moment, but you don't understand the journey. Even at my age, even at what all I have seen, a lot of people won't tell you this as the truth. I'm still learning. I'm still witnessing some things that I have never seen before. I am still embarking in energy that I have met for the first time. Because anybody that's practicing true spirituality, if they're being honest, they will never tell you they know all. First of all, even in the Bible, it'll tell you heaven cannot even contain all of God. So how can you practice a tradition and have experienced everything that Ogun is still done? Yeah, we still are learning. But I have seen enough to know when people are truly practicing. And how can you harness all the power of the ocean? How can you harness all of the power of the air element? How can you harness all of the power of earth, Mother Earth? How can you harness all the power of water, air, and fire? How can you? So we have a portion. We have a measure of the gift. We have a measure of the of power, knowledge, wisdom, understanding. And this is why when we come together and we get information and knowledge from each other and we apply it, then we see this energy go to a whole nother level. This is so important. Sorry, y'all. Hold on just a minute. It's Tuesday. I'm burning my dragon blood mixture. I got some stuff I got to accomplish today. Hold on just a minute. Let me post. I'm burning some incense. Got to get some stuff straight today. Now, why is this important? If somebody is telling you that if you pay $12,000, $13,000, $20,000, whatever, on ceremonies, and that because you got your inganga, because you got your ilekes, because you have your wand, because you have your amulet, I'm just trying to cover, because you have your prayer cloth, because you have your magic ring, or because you got your evil eye protection, or because you have your inkisi, whatever. It's only a measure. And too many of you guys have this confidence that you don't realize there's stuff that is beyond what you have. There are people out here practicing certain types of energy that you don't even know exists yet. Some of you got a High John the Conqueror root, and you think you the first one that ever knew what you can do or just having a High John. Do you know the amount of things? Some of you don't know that you can work a High John through the cemetery. Some of you don't know that you can work High John through ancestral magic. Some of you don't realize that you can use it through extraterrestrial. Depending on the energy that you're operating in, that you can take that High John to a whole nother level. That's like a millionaire taking your $1,000. That millionaire can do more with your $1,000 than you can. because they have different avenues, different resources. A billionaire can do more with your $1,000 than that millionaire can. I need you to open your mind that when you're practicing your spirituality, that you realize that you're on a journey, that you're going to be meeting things and seeing things that you never did before. But if you try to get into this on a sprint, sir, ma'am, you're going to mess up. You lay hands on 2 people and now you're ready to open up a church. You preach one good time and had people saying amen. Now you're ready to counsel people. You had an experience with an entity. An entity. You don't even know if it's a daemon. You don't know if it's angelic. You don't know if it's answer. You have no idea. But now you telling everybody you spiritual because you had one encounter. That ain't no wisdom, baby. I've seen some stuff. You ain't seen that type of heavy magic. I told somebody, you out here talking about sacrifices and you have never been initiated. How am I going to go by just because I'm driving by your house? I'm going to break this down to you guys. Just because I'm driving by your house every day don't mean I know what's going on in your house. Just because if I'm nosy enough to walk around the outside of your house, I still don't know what's going on inside your house. If you're not initiated in a tradition, if you're not initiated in a house or a particular faith, then how can you speak as an authority on something as though you personally witness what goes on in that particular practice? We got to get, if you're going to really be in spirituality, you got to understand everybody's energy different. Don't make it good or evil. That's on the real. I don't care if you don't never get into voodoo. Stop speaking on voodoo like you initiate, you in there. You don't know what's going on in the house. When I came up, they said, freezing up, it's getting back clear. Stuff is going on. It's a lot of people on the internet in the daytime. A lot of people don't understand this. I'm giving you insight for wisdom's sake. I'm never going to teach you somebody else's tradition, because that ain't no wisdom. All right, Sister Tree, put down the shade. What I would teach you is universal laws that if you decide, sir, if you decide, ma'am, all right, my Aquarius, if you decide to get into a particular tradition or religion or faith, that these laws still apply. And you will get more out of your tradition because you understand and respect spiritual laws. And then you will understand that you're on a journey, that nobody can convince you that you're going to get involved into something for a month or a week or a year, and then you're going to become this powerful guru. They're lying to you if they tell you that. And even if they give you a powerful tool, you still need to take time to learn how to use that tool. If you're operating with candles, you need to be able to master that. If you're operating with incense, you need to be able to master that. If you're operating with water, you need to be able to master that. If you're operating with earth, you need to should know so much about that you should be able to teach and not to still be taught. There's people in Christianity right now that have been in it from the time they were born to they living right now. And there's still stuff in that Bible they don't even know. Because they don't know no more than the preacher telling them. They don't go out on their own and try to learn, to expand their understanding. So when they hear somebody else that's operating in another level, when they hear certain information, they say, well, my pastor ain't never taught that, so that can't be of God. Your pastor don't know everything. Your apostle don't know everything. Your prophet don't know everything. Your mambo don't know everything. Your babala don't know everything. Your santera don't know everything. Your tata don't know everything. But they are master in the energy that they working with. Somebody was asking me about the cards that I read with. I read with the 72 names of God. These are the cards that I work with. And I had Christians literally saying that this was witchcraft. They literally were saying that. Even though I'm showing them that these are the names of God. This is right in their Bible. But because they have never seen it done like that, because you're sprinting, you're not on a journey. As long as you stay on the old people used to say, I said, I ain't never heard that before. I ain't never seen that before. They say, keep living. When you're on a journey, you realize you're going to constantly be embarking into something. Because guess what? As much as you grow from faith to glory to glory, it's going to get deeper and deeper. You're going to gain more understanding. When the eyes of your understanding become enlightened, guess what's going to happen? You're going to see the very things you already learned in a different way. Because now you got a deeper understanding. You got more clarity. That means you should be able to do it more effectively. Instead of you having more faith, you have less. Instead of you having more knowledge, gaining more knowledge should bring you more understanding, but they don't. I have this. This is my dragon powder. I call it dragon power. It is mixed with different ingredients on Tuesday. Now I'm gonna share this with you guys. First of all, let me say this. Mars, which is on Tuesday, that's universal. Don't matter what your tradition is. Mars rule. It was set up by God. When I say God, I'm talking about feminine and masculine energy. God is just a title. Mars, if you work with Mars energy, Mars gives you courage, strength, lust. Lust means desire. Sexual potency, for all of you, got to be 18 in my life because I'm teaching spirituality. Exorcism, meaning being able to drive out negative energy or even positive energy. People always talk about negative. Sometimes you don't want certain people energy and don't mean that they're negative. Don't want them, that energy in your space. You can use Mars energy to move that out. Hex breaking hexes, Mars energy. Protection. Mars protects you very differently than Saturn. Very differently than Venus. Very differently than Mercury. But Mars protection is more physical than anything else, okay? Mars also, day of Tuesday, is a harsh energy. Hot. It is in your face energy warrior. Now think about this. If you understand magic energy, then you understand somebody that's an Aries. Aries energy, right? Aries, moon, Aries, sun sign, or Aries ascendant. Also, if you have Aries in your natal chart, you will have an understanding why this energy is aggressive. Taurus in the house. Hi there, Sister Sherry. Thank you for joining us. Mars energy allows you to make aggressive moves. Anybody have encountered a person that's Aries understands why they it symbolizes by the ram. Pushing forward, being aggressive, moving forward. I have my moon is in Aries. I have very hot energy. I have very aggressive energy. I have very harsh energy. And plus my sun sign is in what? Sagittarius. So my energy, I'm very dominating and aggressive person. That's my energy. Okay? Now, it's warrior energy. Mars is warrior energy. Why would you want, what is it going on in your life that you need to have that particular energy? If you are sick, you would need Mars energy to be aggressive against sickness. If you were having financial problems and you wanted to change the energy of that, you would use that Mars energy to drive out poverty. If you were having a lot of, say for instance, you were in a spiritual war with somebody, you would have to defend yourself with Mars energy. Not have to, but Mars energy could defend you against somebody attacking you. Okay? Mars energy encompasses strength, it protects, it challenges, it sets boundaries. All of you all that have your you want to protect your children, you want to protect your businesses. I use Mars energy to protect my online business. I use it to protect my internet, my screen name. I use it to protect me against people's foolishness, gossip. I use Mars energy. Mars can create boundaries for you. If you wanted to utilize this energy to create boundaries, Mars will be excellent. It patrols the perimeters of our world and on the watch for negative energy. And it connects with the fire element. So that's something that you need to know about Mars energy. Now, something that I use, and some of you guys, especially if you in Santeria, Ifa, Palo, Native American, tobacco. If you have tobacco, would be excellent to use today. Dragon's blood, that's what I'm working with today. Okay? And my blockbuster. Where's my blockbuster? My blockbuster on my website would be excellent to use today. You want to remove blockages, Aries. This was the day that you would do that work. Okay? Tobacco, I'm going to give you, tobacco is used to help promote physical protection from the evil eye and help free you from influence sent without, and to rid you or another of the ability to cast the evil eye. Tobacco. Tobacco is very good dealing with the evil eye. Now, another thing that I use, hexes are real, absolutely. But hexes are real, and hexes also can be broken. Some of you guys that are watching me, you need to tap in here and get some of this knowledge, okay? One of the things that I use, I'm going to show you guys. All right. All these different. This is one of my staffs or wands, some people will call it, right here. This is called blackthorn. I use this. I use it for protection. I use this for defense. I use this for a lot of stuff. No lie. But this is what it looks like. Okay. But let me give you blackthorn has the reputation of being suitable for a warrior. This particular wood or palo appears to need to pass through danger or hardship with the owner to become truly bonded. Given the condition, blackthorn palos will become as loyal and faithful a servant as you can wish. Now, also, blackthorn is used to increase the increaser of secrets and the ruin of the great will. It is vicious. It is vicious blackthorn that makes it impenetrable, and it is a tree of great density and strength. This particular staff is made of a wood of great power. So this is what I particularly use on Tuesday, blackthorn. So what are we talking about today? You're on a journey. You want to become a prayer warrior, because especially in the Christian church, we call it prayer warrior. How to become an effective prayer warrior. You need to know what kind of tools to use. You need to know what kind of energy to flow in. And you cannot be warring against yourself. You cannot be warring against your own prosperity. You cannot call that you warring and you crossing in other people's lane. Being a good warrior follows instruction. Being a good warrior is knowing your tools, your weaponry, knowing how to utilize it. Being a good warrior has nothing to do with being a bully. Some of you guys really think that spirituality is about being a bully. That's not what spirituality, your protection, your spirituality is about you harnessing your energy and keeping yourself strong, keeping your mind strong, keeping you in a strong emotional state, keeping your immune system strong, keeping yourself economically strong. That is protection all by itself. But a lot of people get into spirituality thinking that they're going to be able to bully other people or to create fear in other people so to make people to do what they want to do. That's not spirituality. That's a type of spirituality, but that's not spirituality. That's not what energy is for. That's what people may use it for, but that's not what energy is supposed to be for. That is not its purpose. You can use energy to do anything, but doesn't mean that you're using for its purpose. And if you, let me say this as well. The warrior that a Libra is is very different than the warrior that a Virgo is going to be. The warrior that a Capricorn can be is very different than a Sagittarius. The warrior that a Scorpio is going to be is very different than an Aquarius, because those are ruled by different elements. Remember, just because you may be a warrior, are you a fire element warrior? Can you break? Yes, I can. I have much experience. Hex is not. If you want that, go on my website. Go on my website and look up on my website, and then there's stuff in there. Let me explain to you this. If you are a water sign, your ability to war is very different. It's coming from the water element. Water is like a tsunami. Then if you're a fire sign, you burn it. You war very differently. If you're an air sign, like a tornado, you war different. If you're an earth sign, think in this concept of an earthquake. Everybody has a warrior in them, but that warrior operates very differently, okay? And if you get into this and you really don't learn to study how to become a good soldier or a warrior, then guess what? You're not going to be an effective warrior. You can have your warriors all you want, but if you don't know how to effectively use your tools, then you're not going to be effective, or as effective as you could be. I say it like that. You won't be as effective with your tools or your talents or your abilities if you don't really understand how that energy moves, okay? Capricorn, they war very differently than an Aries, but they can war. So understand that. Now, I'm going to light some Blockbuster, and then we're going to, if you guys haven't subscribed to my Patreon, please do. But if you guys want me to turn cards for you, I'm going to be on here an hour, I think, because I got to come back on later on. If you guys want me to, hold on, I want to show y'all something before I turn these cards. Almost forgot. Brought it right over here. I'm going to show y'all this. Hold on. Let's see. Hold on. There we go. I think right here. Y'all see this pot right here? This is this pot that I actually have in my church that I have. I tell them to, sometimes I carry out ceremonies over this particular pot. And I have them to put their petitions. Brown paper bag. If you don't have parchment paper, you can use a brown paper bag. And I would have them to put their petitions over it, write their petitions down, and then I would offer this in a fire. But I'm going to put some Blockbuster incense in here. Now, if you guys want me to use some Blockbuster for you today, you Cash App $20 to my Cash App. It'll have your name. I'll pray over it, put it in the pot, and it's energy to remove an obstacle in your life. Blockbuster is about to bust something while something is blocking your pathway, impeding your success, impeding your health, impeding your relationship, impeding your promotion. This is what we use Blockbuster for. Now, that's what I have to offer. But what I want to show you guys is this. This is red jasper. Now, people ask me about a pendulum. Now, me personally, I only use pendulum to test the energy. Some people use it to get answers, but I have certain gifts. So, as you can see, watching my hand. And so, Eternal Father, I thank you right now, O Spirit of this pot. I'm asking of thee to show your strength and show your power. Show me and dance before me from the four corners of the earth. I'm asking of thee before the Lord of Lords, the King of Kings, God without beginning and God without end. I'm asking of thee to show your strength and show your power to do this working. And those names that I place within this pot, that you will remove obstacles, remove barriers, and remove them from the north, the south, the east, and the west. Answer my prayers, fulfill my desire, and grant my petition. Amen. Salah, Salah, Amen. 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 Salah. Now, those that understand the pendulum, the faster the pendulum swings is the stronger the energy. Okay? So that's why I want to show y'all that. So I have different things that I do for my subscribers and I do for people. And those that subscribe to my YouTube channel. I told y'all about that. But I'm going to get ready to turn these cards. So I'll be doing that periodically. So as they come in, where's my cards? So I'm actually going to smoke my cards with the Blockbuster. But if you guys, you have to post your zodiac sign and we'll go at it. If you want me to flip cards for you, show gift or Cash App. Capricorn, Leos, Aquarius. All you have to, I got my brother Mario is going to pick up your names, but make sure you guys are posting your zodiac sign if you want me to flip cards for you. You have to either Cash App or you can. And what I do is destiny readings. I tell you exactly what's in the dark. I bring it to the light. Say, I don't. Wait a minute. Somebody says I don't. A card. Just send a gift. Oh, thank you, Miss Lady. Thank you so much, darling. I appreciate you. No, she don't want. She just said she just sent an offering. She don't want to be read. Sister's chair. Hold on. We got one coming up. We're gonna do a reading, and you guys get a better understanding how I do stuff. Here we go. Those that have destiny, have ever had a destiny reading from me, could tell you how accurate it is. All right. We got. Oh, Brother Johnny sent 20. Could you write his name down, please? And take those up as they send the Cash Apps in. It'll start stirring up. If they send their Cash App in, just write their name down and just bring it to me, and I'll put it in for them. Okay. Sherry, the Taurus. We're gonna find out what is it that the spirit, what's in the dark, bring it to the light. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. What is it that Sherry, the Taurus, needs to know? What is in the dark that she needs to pay attention to? As I turn these cards, reveal to me what is in the dark that Sherry, the Taurus, needs to pay attention to. Hear these words which I speak and call to thee. O Spirit of God, hear thee me. Ancestors, reveal to me what it is in the dark that I need to see, that Sherry, the Taurus, needs to know. In the name of Christ Jesus, amen. Here we go. All right, your middle card is upside down, so this is your first card. This is your first card, Sherry the Taurus. What do they want you to do? Pay attention to right here. Your first card is Ayin Nun Va. It says appreciation, thankfulness, gratitude. These are the noble traits of Moses. Arise within me by this name. Infused with these attributes, I retain and enjoy all the blessings and the treasures of my life. This is what they want you to be more appreciative, and thankful and show gratitude for what God is doing in your life. This is what your first card is. Your second card was upside down. This is the second card. Let's see what this is talking about. Mem Yud Hey. With these letters, I pass the true test of spiritual character. I can now see all sides of the problem that come before me. My focus is upon unity and soul as opposed to division and my selfish desire. This was upside down, which means that what's going to happen is that you're going to be able to see all sides. You're not seeing all sides of the problem, of the situation. But what's going to happen through the energy, by you focusing on this energy and appreciating and showing gratitude and all that, it's going to allow you to be able to see what's really going on. Right now, you're only seeing portions of what's going on. So let's see what your third card is. Your third card was right side up. This is your third card. Cancer in the house. Nun Lamed Kuf. It says, this name summons light to wipe out all the plagues at the root. Think about smoking, cancer, AIDS, pollution, nuclear waste, depression, heart disease, hatred, and any other plague that inflicts the world. Now summon forth light to wipe out these plagues at their root. This is saying once you take care and refocus your mind, you're going to be able to uproot these situations that are going on in your life. It's actually your last card, which means the outcome. Whether it's sickness, finances, health related, relationship, you're going to be able to get stuff done from the root. All right, Bullock, Capricorn. Let's get the rocking and rolling, guys. Capricorn. Here we go. What is it is in the dark that this Capricorn bullet needs to know? What is it that's in the dark that needs to be brought to the light? What is in the dark that needs to be brought to the light? Show me. What is it that this Capricorn needs to know? What does this Capricorn needs to focus on? What is it that this Capricorn needs to focus on? What is it that this Capricorn, what's in the dark that's going on in this Capricorn's life, bullet, that he needs to focus on? One more time, I hear you. Here we go. Capricorn. Your first card, Capricorn. The lead Nun Yud. My eyes and heart remain focused on the end goal at all times. I awake the persistence and compassion and passion to never, that means never ever to settle for less. Capricorn, they want you to focus on your goals, the end result of your goals, and never ever settle for less. Whatever you're going on right now, that's what it's saying. Your middle card, right side up, is this card. Ayin Resh Yud. By this name, I fill my heart with certainty, gratitude, conviction, sureness, and trust. These two cards falling in the same line, Capricorn. Don't know you, you don't know me. It's saying whatever you are doing or you're embarking in, the actual results are going to be very favorable if you continue. But you need to show for confidence, conviction in what you're doing. And they're talking about trust. Now, you're an earth element. Most earth elements have issues trusting other people. But here, it's a good lineup. So things will look like it's going. Let's see what this third card is going to say. Right here. Your third card is Yud Chet Va. It says, light shines. I recognize the negative forces still active within me. My reactive impulses are no longer a mystery. With the power of this name, they become history. Now, what this is indicating to me, Capricorn, and what they would like you to focus on and pay attention to is basically your first card, your eyes and heart. Both of your first two cards are talking about your eyes and heart. And it's talking about you focus on the end game. So they don't want you to be petty and focus on the small stuff. Do not make the small stuff bigger than the actual goal or the task that is at hand. That's what you need to focus on. But it's also saying if you pay attention to your negative or your dark side of Capricorn, which is Saturn, then if you pay attention to that and that you no longer become reactive, but you stay focused and see what's really going on and why you respond in that way, you have a, because normally time Capricorn stay in a dark place, but whatever's going on right now, it's showing me that you are actually in a good place, and a lot of things could actually be moving in a very brighter future. Your future looks a lot brighter according to these cards. All right, Capricorn? Normally I don't have such a good read for Capricorns, but that was a real good read. All right. Who next? Post your zodiac sign if you want to read. Don't get nervous. Y'all ask. Cancer. Guess Cancer want one. Bullock, you're welcome, sweetheart. Thank you for being a good sport. All right. Make sure you guys are posting your zodiac sign. I do destiny readings. Okay. We dealing with blockbuster. What is it? Show me what's in the dark. Bring it to the light for this Cancer. What does this Cancer need to know? What does this Cancer need to pay attention to? Pick another one. I'm going to do Monique right now. Line them up. What is it this Capricorn? What is it that this Cancer needs to know? Show me through these cards. What does this Cancer need to pay attention to? Here we go. Cancer, your first card. What do they want you to pay attention to? Hey, Resh Chet. I now establish a umbilical cord to divine energy, ensuring a constant glimmer of light in my life, especially now when I am in a place of darkness. They want you to tap in to spirituality to bring you out of this dark phase. This is what they want you to pay attention to. Your second card, Cancer, Monique, is this card. Kuf Va Kaf. With this name, I purify my desires that I may share love and energy with my partner, putting his or her needs ahead of my own. I ignite sexual energy so that my passion helps elevate all existence. I replenish the light that was lost due to any prior selfish sexual activity. That's your second card. I ain't getting that deep in your personal business. You know what they're talking about. This is your third card. It was upside down. Mem Chet Yud. My own being is illuminated beautifully, subject to the Creator's radiance. Everyone around me sees the positive, beautiful aspects of my own true self, as opposed to the distorted and dark image projected by my ego. This was upside down. So it's basically saying, if you pay attention and get yourself connected and pull yourself out of this dark place or this dark aspect you're going through, and purifying your desires and love energy with your partner, putting their needs first, things will work out. But you got to, right here, your last card is talking about there's a negative view of you. So you need some blockbuster. We ought to might throw your name in there. This blockbuster, y'all. Felt that. What is going on? Who's next? Next. Leonardo. How to pronounce that? I'm going to just call you Lee. How about that? Lee the Cancer. Lenora? Okay. Lenora, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Lenora. You're welcome, sweetheart. Lenora the Cancer. Hear these words which I speak. What is in the dark? Bring it to the light of my eyes. What is Lenora the Cancer? Everybody needs to know. Reveal it to me. Bring it to the light of my eyes. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Hearken unto my voice. What is in the dark? What does this Cancer need to focus on? All right, Cancer. Your first card, your other two cards are upside down, so we're going to find out what's something in the dark, bringing it to the light. Here we go. This is your first card, Cancer. It's Hey Kuf Mem. I now been bestowed with emotional strength to stand after I have stumbled, to rise after I have fallen, and to endure when the path seemed unendurable. Whatever's going on, Cancer, they're saying that you need to focus on your emotional strength to overcome. That's your first. That's what they want for. This is your second card, but it was upside down, so we're going to see what that's all about. Cancer, what is it? This name raises my awareness of long-term effects of all my actions. I have gained the ability to see the spiritual challenge in every moment, but before they could become the foundation of chaos and crisis. This means that you're not being as aware of yourself as you should be. You're more focused on what's going on than actually what's going on with you. Remember, as a water sign, you carry vibration depending on, okay, sweetheart, thank you so much. Depending on your element, depending on how you feel, how you think, it affects your vibration. So this needs to be corrected. You need some blockbuster with this as well. You guys that have not subscribed to my Patreon, it's only $5 a month. This is your third card. It was upside down as well. Ayin Mem Mem. It says, this name strokes the fire of passion in my heart and soul. The letters give me the power to maintain security, devotion, and correct conscience in my prayers, meditation, and spiritual connection. This was upside down. There's some things that you're going through right now that needs to be removed. There's some energy that's in your life that needs to be removed. Thank you so much. Yes, that was so true. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you so much. All right, Lenora Cancer, I can't make you because it's only for grown people. Only for grown people. But I'm getting that. What I'm picking up is that you need some blockbuster. I have some on my website, or you can subscribe to my Patreon for $5 a month. But you need some energy moved out your life. Okay, who next? This is what the blockbuster looks like, guys. This is Tuesday. Oh, I got my Cancers tonight. You're so very welcome. Let me tell you guys, one of the things that I share with people is this. Do not get a diagnostic test and don't do anything with the information. The purpose of me asking the spirit what is in the dark to bring it to the light of your attention, this means there's something that's going on that you're not focused on, that you need to be focusing on, that this is causing other problems in your life. This is the benefit of having somebody that can look into your situation, and maybe you thought about it, but you really wasn't really focused on it. This is what is allowing me to be able to bring it to your attention. And this is only for grown folks, 18 years or older. All right, Cynthia, Cancer. Let's see what they got. Let me smoke these cards out. On the day, I'm moving with energy. All right, let's get with it. Cynthia, the Cancer. Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. What is it that this Cancer needs to know? What is in the dark that this Cancer needs to know? Reveal it to the light of my eyes. What is it that this Cancer needs to know? Bring it to the light of my eyes. That this Cancer. You're welcome, sweetheart. Cancer. What is it that this Cancer, Cynthia, needs to know? Show me. Bring it to the light of my eyes. Say one more time. Here we go. What does this Cancer needs to focus on? Here we go. Cancer, this is first card. Right here. Vamim Bet. What they want you to focus on, Cancer, is with this name I purify the waters of earth and awaken the forces of healing and immortality. They want you to focus on your healing. Your healing. There's something going on that is you're not paying fully attention to emotionally and mentally that's going on, that they want you to focus on this. This is your second card. You need a breakthrough though. This is your second card. Let's see what this says. Yud Lamed Yud. The shards of light are drawn out of the destructive entities that reside within my being. Their life force is cut off, and I am replenished with divine energy. Life grows brighter each and every day as billions of shards of sparks return to my soul. I'm still going to say this to you, Cancer, that you need to get focused on what's going on with you internally. What's going on the inside is projecting on the outside. When you have the water element, that is a projective energy. If you don't control and purify those waters, hyssop, Psalm 51, cleansing your energy is really important, especially for earth sign and a water sign. In here is talking about your water element and your earth element. Those areas of your life needs to be purified, needs to be cleansed. Those blockages need to be removed. That's on the real. Don't know you, you don't know me. This is your third card. Kuf He Tav. Here go it again. I told you this is your third card. It's still talking about purifying. Purifying light banishes the unseen anonymous forces and deactivates harmful influences that may be lurking nearby, especially those that dwell inside me. Stress dissolves, pressure is released, balance and positivity energy permeates my being and my world. If you take the advice, I can say this honestly. Pressure and stress is a killer. Especially when you are a receptive energy, Cancer, especially earth signs. You must do cleansing. If no other sign, every sign need to cleanse. But especially a water sign and a earth sign. But this particular Cancer needs a cleansing Each one of their cards were talking about purifying and cleansing. This Cancer needs some cleansing to get this pressure and this stress off of them. Ooh, that's some strong stuff. Who's next? Thank you guys so very, very much. If you want me to flip cards for all you got to do is post your zodiac sign, Cash App, or gift. Okay. As you guys come in, let me tell you something. If you are going to practice your true spirituality, and if you're just getting in this just to get a reading, I don't care how many people flip cards for you. I don't care how many people prophesy to you. What I am trying to express to you, this is journey work. This is a journey. And if what's going on in your life, if you're trying to sprint to the finish line, then somebody has deceived you or you have deceived yourself. Spirituality is a journey. If you want to practice spirituality and you want to understand what's going on in your life, thank you. Yes, my website is actually in my bio. I have a lot of my products. My bio has my website. Also, I have a Patreon that's only $5. Not a lot of money. What I sympathize with you guys because a lot of you guys are on these apps and you are getting reads from different people. And I'm going to say this in all fairness to all readers. If you take your car to more than one person, they may perceive different things depending on their ability and what is going on in their life. What I'm telling you, once you have gotten a reading and you have not done the work, that is no wisdom. Your energy is not going to change in 3 to 4 days. Now, if you do the work, it can change your energy. It can change your outcome. Some of you really lack understanding. You are doing spiritual things, but you are not spiritual. You're dealing with spiritual tools, but you're not spiritual. You are trying to sprint. You're not on this path as a journey. All right? Watch the Leo. All right. Let's see what's going on with this Leo. What's in the dark, bring it to the light. Spirit, hear these words which I speak. Reveal to me what is in the dark that this Leo needs to know. Show this Leo. Reveal to this Leo. This which is in the dark, bring it to the light of my eyes. Show me, what is it that this Leo needs to know? What is it that this Leo needs to know? Leo, I'm going to tell you this. You need to stop taking mess. We're going to find out what they're talking about. You know what's going on. For to find out. This is your first card, Leo. Mem non kuf. With these letters, my impulses towards self-pity, retaliation, and revenge are swept away. I see that a victim mentality is the foundation of these feelings. I replace that thinking with understanding that I am the creator of my own circumstances. Didn't I just tell that Leo this? And I know that I know that what I have created, I can change. Thus, everything changes now. Leo, that's what's in the dark. That's what they want you to focus on right here. You can purchase products right on my website. We have PayPal. If you click on go down on my website and go to products, you can purchase it right there. Thank you so much. Leo, you don't have Leo energy to be walked on. You don't have Leo energy to be put up under. You're not up under the giraffe. You're the king of the jungle. I don't care if you're male or female. You have that energy so you can be victorious in your situation. But they want you to focus on your energy. It ain't about being the victim because you were the king of the jungle. You cannot walk around here thinking that you're the victim of your circumstances when you're supposed to be ruling over your jungle. Just being honest with you. I get crunk up. It's Tuesday, y'all. Y'all know I'm in a different energy. My moon is in Aries. I'm aggressive. This is your second card, which was upside down. With this name, I purify my desire so I can share love and energy with my partner, putting his or her needs ahead of my own. I ignite sexual energy so that my passions help elevate all existence. I replenish the light that was lost due to any prior selfish or sexual activity. This card was upside down. Thank you so much for the gifting. This card was upside down. You need to focus on you. No, normally this card talk about focusing on your partner. This card is telling it was upside down, which means instead of sharing your love outward, you need to share your love inwards, which goes right back to your first card, Leo. I asked them what's in the dark to bring it to the light. The purpose of you having the Leo energy is for you to roar and to conquer. You tripping. This is your third card. Resh Aleph Hey. With this name as my compass, the path towards my spiritual home is illuminated. I regain my bearings. With every step I take and every moment that passes, I feel comfort, confidence, and stronger sense of direction. Leo, if you take this advice and you do this working that you need to do, you need some of my High John, the Conqueror, that'll help this Leo. This is your natural energy. This right here, your pathway is illuminated, which means that you can accomplish what you're going forward in. How many more you got? How many got? I'm only going to be on here 30 more minutes because I got other stuff to do. I'll be back on later. Okay. That's fine. Vice Sagittarius. A lot of people watching. They don't spend their money with other people on false readings. No pun intended. It happens. Just like think about this as being at where they had a merry-go-round and all that at the fair. You know how you spend your money, you spend your tickets too fast, and then when you walk around the fair or the circus, then you come to the good rides, but you don't spend all your good tickets on the other rides. Anybody else that want to me to do a blockbuster, all you have to do is Cash App $20, and I'll do that for you today on Tuesday. All right. More than welcome. Let's get to this Sagittarian. Got my energy. I'm gonna just say Vic the Sagittarian. What is it that this Sagittarian needs to pay attention to? Hear the words which I speak as I call to thee. Reveal to me, what is it that this Sagittarian needs to pay attention to? What should this Sagittarian be focused on? What is in the dark concerning this Sagittarian that needs to be brought to the light? Hear these words which I speak. Ebasa, Rabashe. Hear these words which I speak. What is it that this Sagittarian needs to focus on? What is going on in the life of this Sagittarian that this Sagittarian needs to focus on? Hear these words which I speak as I call to thee. Amen. Yes, I want. Yes. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. Here we go, Sag. Your first card, Sagittarius, is this one. What's need to pay attention to? When I am overcome with feelings of doubt or panic or thoughts of doom, these letters reveal the order that underlies chaos. I become now enlightened to the Creator master plan as it pertains to my purpose in this world and to my problems I face. Their energy wants you to focus on your purpose and the plan for your life. It also is showing here about illumination. I don't know if you're practicing your spirituality like you're supposed to, but it wants you to focus on being enlightened, your spirituality. And you need to be operating with the fire element to be enlightening. That's what element enlightens Sagittarius. Right there. The blockbuster. My Cash App just posted it. This is your second card, Sagittarius. This is about breakthrough today. Yud Hey Hey. I desire to lovely, respectfully, and selfishly share this wisdom with my children. The preacher, y'all know this, Sagittarius. The preacher in me is silent. The teacher in me shines through in all my actions. They want you to focus on the teachings, the philosophy. This is what is going to brighten your pathway. This is going to, because this is Tuesday. This is about getting through your obstacles. This is about overcoming. When a lot of times when you are stuck, it's because a lot of you all don't realize that if you're not operating your energy or operating in it fully, that prohibits you from accomplishing or manifesting what you really can do. It doesn't matter that you are doing a little spiritual work. You have to operate in your energy. Right here. And then the last card, Sagittarius. It's this one right here. Mem Bet Hey. Here it is again. That was the Sagittarian third card. Sag, listen to this, Vic. I now reconnect and reunite the upper and the lower worlds through the power of this name. By bringing these two realms together, I find courage and commitment to accomplish my goals and achieve my dreams. Didn't I tell you that, Sag? My thoughts become actualized, and my best ideas are transformed into action. Sagittarian need to take action. And then into concrete results. The outcome. You get what you give. If you put the energy of Jupiter in your work, I'm going to advise you to do Blockbuster and High John, because Sagittarian come with big dreams. I don't know a Sagittarian around here got small dreams. You need to work with strong energy, but I would advise you to work in your energy, not in how other people operate or how other people do things. You need to understand that Jupiterian energy. You need to understand that that energy expands. It manifests what you have. If you ain't got nothing in your hand, it's going to expand nothing. Sagittarians, no Sagittarian sun sign, no Sagittarian moon, no Sagittarian rising sign should at any time offer Jupiter nothing, because Jupiter energy will expand or magnify that energy. Whatever you want to see a lot of, if Sagittarian into shoes, they're going to have a lot of them. If they're into crystals, they're going to have a lot of them. That's what Sagittarian energy do. So always bring in to your life or into your hands the thing that you want to see a lot of. Okay? Somebody say, don't bring the holes because you're going to have a lot of holes. That's okay. Let me explain this again. If you guys have not subscribed to my YouTube, I would appreciate it if you do. If you have not, that don't cost you nothing. Some of the stuff that I got here don't cost you nothing. Listening to this wisdom don't cost you nothing. Okay? What you need to understand is what Mars energy is all about, what Aries energy is all about, and then be able to benefit from it. All right? Because as you get any insight or diagnostic information, this allows you as the individual to make the right decision for your life. I know that many people make it about other people. I do destiny reading. Your readings, if you get a consultation with me, it focuses completely and solely on you. I deal with your gifts, your talents, your ability, your whereabouts, what's going on with you. And that we work from that point on to get you into a better place. Okay? That's why this is important. This is why what I do is very different than a lot of everybody read for different reasons. Some people do love readings. Well, if your mind messed up, having a love life ain't gonna make it better. If you want to go on a cruise and your money messed up, you ain't gonna really have a great time. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys that come on. I appreciate the ones that follow me. Remember, if you have not, sir or ma'am, subscribe to my Patreon. It's only $5 a month. I drop a lot of information off it. After I get off of here, I'm going to go back on my Patreon. You want to follow me on my Patreon? You got any personal questions, a question you might want to ask me, then you can go in there and give me a message in there. And as I go through it, we just started, I think this week, we're getting different people to subscribe. As it builds up, more information I share, the more things I get into. All right? This is Apostle Eli. I appreciate your time and your generosity. God bless you.